Hello my fellow YouTubians, this is ThePoolSharkWizard, and today guys, I'm going to show you my new Ultra Saber I got. I'm just going to angle the camera a little bit here. Right here is my Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker picture. They're fighting each other, but let's get to the main thing. So to start it off, we start at the very top here, and you see that little clip right up there? It goes all the way down to the bottom, right here. Now that thing is called a Saber-Stand, and I'll show you guys that right now. Here's the Saber-Stand. This is vertically mounted on the wall. So you got the bottom piece right down here, and you got the top piece right up here. Now I'm going to angle my camera to the side so you can get a better view of all this. So now if I bring the saber in, you guys can see that it's totally angled. But if I turn it this way, it'll look appropriate. These saber stands can actually, you can buy these online. I'll leave the link down in the description for about $24, $25 shipped. I live in Minnesota, so that's about how much it costs for me. Now to get into the main showcase. Right here, I got myself a new Ultra Saber. This one is called the Scorpion. You guys can see how silver that blade is right there. And hopefully it won't go out of focus. But right there, we're just going down the whole length of it. We'll back up a little bit. And right there is the hilt. And this hilt is absolutely awesome. So I'll turn on the power right there. You guys can see those killer windows. You got 3 on the bottom. And then on the top, it has these windows that go all the way around. This thing is absolutely epic. It's so cool looking. Sorry for the little jiggle right there, but you guys will have to bear with me because I'm trying to film this sideways. So we'll turn off the blade, bring back the regular light, and let's get into this hilt because this hilt just absolutely rocks. So you got this nice little claw that's on the side, and if I spin the claw around, you guys can see all those little nice little dimples in there. And if I turn it this way, you guys can see them reflecting onto the wall. How cool is that, right? Now we'll go down a little bit further. You have some really nice chrome accents in here. As I mentioned before, it has these windows in there. So there's windows all the way across the top, and then there is 3 windows down below right here, just to spin it around so you guys can get a total view of it. But this is the Ultra Sabers Scorpion. And I'm going to have to say the Scorpion is absolutely killer. Now the original Ultra Saber that I got was called the Aeon. And the Aeon was pretty cool. It's probably about 3 times lighter than this one is. But this one just has so much more detail. So much more detail. It's got the windows like I mentioned before. It's got this nice little chrome accent here. It's got the power button right here with a nice little ring around the power button. And it can't turn all the way around because the blade basically goes against the wall right there. So like I mentioned, I'm trying to film this sideways. But if you guys can, I'll kind of go around to the side here. You guys can see the little decoration that's around, the accents that are around the power button. The power button's actually red. Then you got these really cool looking like scar marks almost, all in chrome. You go a little bit further down, you got some ribbed, basically so you can get a better grip on it essentially. Plus it has this little Covertec thing right there, a little Covertec. It's not the clip, it's just the Covertec. It fits into a Covertec clip that you can also get with this saber. But however, if you're using that and want to use it on your belt, you definitely have to take off this blade. I want to talk about the blade a little bit because this blade is only a 32-inch blade. My original Aeon has a 36-inch blade. And the reason that I got the 32-inch blade is because the blades are actually interchangeable. So I can swap out this nice, beautiful 32-inch blade with the 36-inch blade on my previous lightsaber. You guys can see this hilt is just absolutely stunning. It's kind of carved out really nice around the whole hilt right there. And the reason I got the 32-inch blade is because if I want to go to a con let's say a con that I have to fly to, for example, Dragon Con or Star Wars or something like that, I would simply, if I got the 36-inch blade, I'd actually have to ship that thing separately. So this way, I can take this 32-inch blade and I can easily just put it in my suitcase. Now I can use this hilt, plus I can use my previous hilt because, like I mentioned, the blades are interchangeable. We're going to go down a little bit further. You got some really nice chrome detail right here. You got some chrome detail right along here. It's really cool. And then you got all these little dimples in the claw, and it's so cool looking. I really like this thing. Plus, if you look at the bottom, I'm just removing it from the bottom part of the saber stand right there. If you look at the bottom here, it's got all these nice little nubs on there, and the nubs give it a totally cool effect. Like I mentioned, guys, this blade, this whole saber is probably 3 times heavier than my previous one. And now I'm just gonna bring out my previous one to show you guys what that thing looks like. So hang on tight, guys, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright guys, we're back, and this is my original Aeon. If you guys can kind of see here, it's like this chrome color, and then it has these gold rings that go all the way around it. I did an unboxing of this one before, and this one's a lot lighter and a lot easier to spin around, just the size difference. I'll bring up the other one, so hang tight there. Hopefully I can hold the camera still enough. So if I bring it back, you guys can definitely see the size difference. It's a lot bigger, it's a lot thicker, and like I mentioned, guys, these are mounted vertically, so you're kind of seeing it, so it looks like they're laying down, but they're actually mounted vertically. So if you come up to the top, see how frosted white that is? The one on the right side, or the right side, is the Ultra Edge, and I have that in purple, and then the regular one is just the heavy duty grade. So we'll go back to the Scorpion that I just got, but you guys can see, you throw on this and it's a purple light all the way to the top, and notice how far there is at the top here from the tip to the bottom, and then I'll do the comparison with the other one as well, just so you guys can see that. So hang on tight, guys, we'll be back in a moment. Alright guys, we're back. So this is the new saber, and you can just see how little there is between the very top of the clip and the top of the saber. But it's a really cool red, and the red works really well on just the heavy grade blade like I got here. But as you go down, you can kind of see that claw, which is really cool. We can spin that thing around. You can see the top windows, and then as we spin it around a little bit more, you can see the bottom 3 windows. Now if I turn that off, you guys can just see how silver this blade looks from, you know, when it's turned off. It just looks awesome. And I'll go back to this point because I ended up getting the 32-inch blade for this one, because if I ever want to go to a convention that I have to fly to, this 32-inch blade will actually fit inside my suitcase. Whereas with my old saber, that was a 36-inch blade, and that doesn't fit inside my suitcase. So that would essentially mean that I would have to ship it out separately, essentially. But this blade, or this saber, the hilt, is just a showstopper. It looks so cool. It's got all those chrome accents on it, and the black, and the red button, and this bottom. Oh, the bottom of the hilt is just absolutely awesome. It's sweet. So, yeah, I'm just going to kind of show you guys. I'm going to give you a couple of spins here. There's the windows, as you guys can see, lit up. Go back to the regular focus here. There's the blade, or the claw rather. Go down to the hilt, just moving it down a little bit. We can turn this. You guys can see all those nice little chrome accents going on. You have the power button right there. You go down to the bottom, it's ridged right there for the black, and then you got the 2 pieces of chrome right at the bottom there, the 2 rings of chrome, and then you got all these chrome knobbies. And as you guys can see, this thing's a pretty good size. It's definitely it's probably, I would probably say 2 or 3 times heavier than the one that I have, the heavier than the Aeon that I have. But guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think this saber is just absolutely awesome looking. It's just crazy. It's so cool looking. And then having these additional details right on the hilt, I mean, it's showstopper. It looks so sharp, so sharp. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of it. But guys, this is ThePoolSharkWizard. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always. And I will talk to you guys next time. Take care, and bye-bye.